Hello. So, Barry, do you like boobs?
Is this a trick question? Really? You're going to ask me that?
Like you're going to say no to that one, right?
I have no answers. I have no words.
I guess I've thrown you on that one.
Yeah, I can't believe she'd ask me that.
We are talking about boobs. Coming right up.
Hello, everybody. My name is Barry Horvath, and this is Moving Forward TV, your local market update.
And I am DeLynn Gaston. Thank you for joining us today. Today's show, we say local market update.
Of course they're going to join us today.
Kind of a local community update on today's show, isn't it?
No, because you talked about boobs. Probably half the nation is watching.
Now tuning in.
Yeah, so.
Well, that, and you've posted it out to everybody out and around.
Oh, yeah.
We're talking about boobs.
On my new iPhone 6.
He's so excited. He got the new phone. And so far, so good?
Yeah, so far, so good.
It didn't mess up your contacts or any of that?
That's another story. We have a show to do here.
That's a long story.
But that's okay. Today, we're going to have a special guest from the American Cancer Society. And Robyn Liska will be on joining us today, so we're excited to have her.
Yeah, we are. And that's why the whole thing starts with boobs.
That's why?
Yes.
So something.
We're actually talking about breast cancer.
Guys,
breast cancer awareness.
Listen, I'm hoping, guys, it goes south today. That's all I'm saying, okay? So
just
keep your eyes on the screen, because you never know what happens on Easy Mortgage Answers stays on Easy Mortgage Answers. So what if we're all over the web and YouTube and Facebook and Twitter?
But it stays on Easy Mortgage Answers.
Absolutely. Nobody looks at it.
But anyway, we are talking about...
You have no idea what to say.
No, I'm just going on. As usual, I'm just going on. Let him do his chatting over there. We are going to be talking about... We have a couple of events coming up. And one of the big events that we're really excited about, as many of you who watch us who know, local in the Tampa Bay area here, we are very involved in the community and giving back to the community because we feel they've done so much for us. And there's so many great people who give and give and give and give and give.
Yes.
And this is about giving back.
In fact, if you take a look around you, look at your surrounding community, I think I'm almost willing to bet you will find, and I know in my practice with my clients, that most of the people that are successful in their local communities always give back in some way, some form, some fashion. They just give back. So, whether you're in real estate, mortgages, finance, or whatever you are in this world, if you're giving back to the community, it always comes back to you. So we chose
just
to give
life.
back. Just in general,
in life, the more you give, the more you get.
Absolutely.
And there's so many people out there who want to get involved with community events and things like that going on. Just call us. We always got something going on.
Oh yeah, I'll volunteer.
we our plate is runneth over.
Oh, you think?
With all of the stuff that we have going on.
So do we want to tell them about Bowling for Boobs?
Bowling for Boobs. That's kind of how this whole thing started. We're very excited. You're
always excited.
I am. We're talking to Robyn at the American Cancer Society and some of her colleagues, and we wanted to do something to help raise money. And
we wanted to help boobs.
We wanted to help boobs. Yeah. Anyway, so somebody somewhere along the line came up with this brilliant idea. Let's do a bowling thing.
Yeah.
And Bowling for Boobs kind of just rolled out there. So any of you who are out there, it's out there plastered all over the place. So this is not the first time you're hearing about it. But we are letting you know it is 1 week from yesterday. It is September 30th. At Lane Glow.
Yes, in Trinity on 54. So
on Old 54, right?
Old 54.
Old
yes.
54.
Yes, and I might want to tell you, you can register as a
spectator.
A spectator only, yeah.
At this point.
A boob spectator. So if you want to spectate the boobs, You go on www.wpba.biz.
Does this show like have to have a rating now?
No,
We're talking about spectating boobs.
This is not like the old days where we had to worry about that stuff.
But those of you who know us know we don't do anything in a small fashion. So this is going to be a pretty big event. We have a lot of lanes. Yes. We have a lot of bowlers. The teams are already sold out. That went pretty quick.
Yep.
And we're offering food there for people. So it's very inexpensive, $10. Register online at WPBA.biz. WPBA.biz, which is West Pasco Business Association. Their website, and you can register, go to the donation tab, and it's only $10, like I said, and it covers your food. And lots of great people, lots of great networking.
Costumes.
Costumes.
I'm going to wear my very
prizes.
Best bra. But I'm not showing my boobies at
we
that
have
place,
a special bra for him. But that's going to be a great event, and that is September 30th, Tuesday night.
Yes.
5:30.
I think, so maybe we should get Robyn
on
the show.
We have a flyer.
And let's talk about the American Cancer Society and what they can do
and
how we can make
the strides that they are making.
Yes, and how they can make a difference. So let's take a break and get Robyn on here.
We'll be right back.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
When I go to Dr. B, they don't do anything to hurt you.
I used to be afraid, but I'm not now.
I'm not afraid of the dentist anymore. I love to see Dr. B. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
West Pasco Chambers Cody River Bike Fest returns to Newport Richey October 10th through the 12th. Presented by Harley Davidson of Newport Richey, attorney Fran M. Hosh, and Team Farrell. The event's in Sims Park and throughout downtown with motorcycle-only traffic and parking and plenty of car parking on adjacent streets. Live music on 2 stages includes Bobby Friss, the Greg Billings Band, Highway to Hell, the U.S. Stones, the Black Honkies, and this area's best local bands, plus stunt shows, vendors, food, beer, the official Harley demo truck, full throttle bike show, bikini contest, and more. Online at CodyRiverBikeFest.org.
Okay, we are back, and we have our special guest with us, Miss Robyn Liska. She's from the American Cancer Society, and she is a senior representative of community engagement.
Yeah, that's a rather long title. Yeah, that's a mouthful. What does the senior representative of community engagement do?
Well, much like every other day of my life when I was growing up, I think my profession wraps around conversation and really just telling people what the American Cancer Society is doing in their local communities and nationally to support survivors and caregivers who are going through a cancer battle right now.
So basically, you're a good talker, huh?
I am a very good talker.
To everyone.
Why don't you sit here, DeLynn and I will go to lunch, and you just go ahead and talk.
I'm not so sure I could fill up the entire program, but I could try.
I'll bet you have a lot. All right, so so let's start with just some general basics and stuff. How long have you been with the American Cancer Society?
I've been with the American Cancer Society for 4 years as a staff partner. However, prior to coming to the American Cancer Society to work as a job.
This is a job?
It is a job, believe it or not. I do wake up in the mornings, though, and look in the mirror most days and say, I get to do this.
I was just going to say, what a rewarding job.
Absolutely.
That is awesome.
And prior to this, I was working in the cosmetic industry and had the opportunity to get to know a little bit about what the American Cancer Society does through volunteering. I was a local volunteer for the Look Good, Feel Better program with the organization that I worked with prior to coming to the American Cancer Society. So when I was approached about joining this wonderful organization, I had a little bit of knowledge, and unfortunately, some of my knowledge came from having family members and friends that had also battled cancer.
I think everybody, somewhere, somehow, has been touched with cancer in some form, fashion, way. It's just, what is it? Is it 25% of people will? I don't know the stats anymore. I know it used to be 1 in 4. They say will have cancer sometime in their lifetime.
We're still about there. The good news is because of a lot of the advancements that have been made through research, through education, we are now reversing some of those numbers because
that's fantastic.
Because of early detection and the ability to find cure.
So the cancer's still there, but you guys have been, in your research and development, you find ways to stop or cure it.
Absolutely.
So that's amazing.
Those things are happening daily. They're not happening as quickly as we need them to. We have a very aggressive goal. We want to save more lives tomorrow than we're saving today. Right now, between 300 and 400 lives a day. We're really shooting for 1,000.
Well, you need an aggressive goal because this is an aggressive disease.
Absolutely.
And it's like it seems like growing more and more as well. There's different forms of cancer and stuff like that, and we're finding out and the early detection and the prevention research that's going on for years and years and years and years and years.
I have a question.
You've been doing all the talking.
No, just one question. Why, okay, because you brought it up. She said all these different type of cancers. Why is the focus on boobs though? Why?
Well, maybe you can answer that question more than I.
Well,
there you go.
However,
why don't you tell us what is with the focus on
guys,
boobs?
if you were sitting here right now, you'd be like, man, I'm surrounded by boobs. So
I think
look, our producer's saying go to break now.
Something that,
okay, I'll be quiet.
Something that everyone should know about cancer and cancer diagnosis is, yes, there are many, many types of cancer. Breast cancer happens to be one of the most talked about and most discussed cancers out there. I think it stems back to the awareness that we've been able to raise. Organizations like the American Cancer Society are getting information out to people. Our volunteers are filtering this information out to their communities, to their friends, to their family. Early detection is the best part of what we can talk about today. We've been able to make advances that have allowed women and men to detect their breast cancer early.
So men now are being detected.
Absolutely. And personally, I'll share with you that my uncle is a breast cancer survivor.
Wow.
And that happened after I came to the organization. It allowed me to share lots of information and resources with my family. My uncle was diagnosed after my cousin, his daughter, and he literally found his lump because he went through that process with her. And through that diagnosis and through her treatment, discovered his own breast cancer.
Wow.
We now have the ability to, as a family, make some really sound decisions based on some genetic findings.
And I was just going to say, and it is genetic.
It can be.
Okay.
Not in every instance,
Okay.
I don't think, but it can be determined that it is genetic or not, and then you can make some choices based on that.
And you know, some of the early detection things that we've known for years. Obviously, you know, check yourself regularly, and then get mammograms regularly. Is this inappropriate?
Sorry.
We'll save that for the bowling alley.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, sorry. Sorry, Mom.
You just go and mammograms. Get mammograms. Obviously.
But I'm all kidding aside. I know I'm joking, but how did they check a man? Seriously, in the same...
Much the same way that they would a
but
female.
they can't get a mammogram.
Not necessarily in the traditional form, but you know, reach out to your local doctor for sure.
Yes.
As a male or a female, and learn about all of the ways that you can be screened. There are ultrasounds, there are, you know, mammograms, there are a lot of other avenues that you can take advantage of.
Is there... This is really going to be a stupid question to you women. I know you're going to laugh at me. But is there any correlation between a woman who has large breasts versus someone who has small breasts getting cancer more often?
That I couldn't answer technically. Again, those are
guys. We want to know, right?
Great questions.
No, I'm serious.
No, really great questions
Because
and great information that you can access in many different ways. And I do want to take the opportunity to talk about some of the programs that we support through the fundraising efforts of organizations like
bowling,
WPBA.
And Bowling for Boobs.
Bowling for Boobs. We have to take a break coming up here pretty soon, but the Bowling for Boobs is coming up, and Robyn is going to be there with us for everyone, the American Cancer Society.
And we're going to have some prominent people judging all the different contests we have there too. We're going to have the manliest bra, which the girls are having me for
He's decorating a bra.
Yes.
Just letting you know right now,
No,
people.
I'm not. You girls are. I'm going to wear it. And you guys are going to pay me a lot of money to wear that.
So we have funniest bra, manliest bra,
best
themed bra.
Yes.
So you can kind of do what you want there. And best team theme. So of all of our bowling teams. It's going to be a blast. So we want you guys to come out. But anyway, we're going to take a break, and then when we come back, I want Robyn to go through some of the other fundraising things that you're doing. The American Cancer Society has a lot going on. They always do. And guess what? They always need volunteers. So remember we were talking about giving back?
Yeah.
This is a good way to give back.
We're going to hook you up with Robyn, and she's going to work you hard.
We'll be right back.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
When I go to Dr. B, they don't do anything to hurt you.
I used to be afraid, but I'm not now.
I'm not afraid of the dentist anymore. I love to see Dr. B. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
West Pasco Chambers Cody River Bike Fest returns to Newport Richey October 10th through the 12th. Presented by Harley Davidson of Newport Richey, attorney Fran M. Hosh, and Team Farrell. The event's in Sims Park and throughout downtown with motorcycle-only traffic and parking and plenty of car parking on adjacent streets. Live music on 2 stages includes Bobby Frisk, the Greg Billings Band, Highway to Hell, the U.S. Stones, the Black Honkies, and this area's best local bands, plus stunt shows, vendors, food, beer, the official Harley demo truck, full throttle bike show, bikini contest, and more. Online at CodyRiverBikeFest.org.
Oh, sorry, guys.
He's loving this today.
I am. I mean, look at this.
I
Two
know.
beautiful women. Hello.
And we're talking about boobs. That's right.
I love what I do.
He's in heaven.
Love it. Okay. So,
all right, so back to the show.
We're back with Robyn Liska from the American Cancer Society. And I know this is near and dear to a lot of people's hearts and what you do. So, and I try, we try to make fun and make it a lighter subject, but it's really a serious matter. And I appreciate what you guys do, because actually my mother is a cancer survivor. So
that's great.
And she's still with us.
And
that's amazing.
Those are the
awesome.
statistics we want to hear. We want to hear about more survivors.
Wow.
And we are hearing about it more and more every day. But it's only through the efforts of our volunteers and through the fundraising efforts that go on in our local communities.
What's funny about my mom is she would never go to the doctor in a million years. And she had a brain aneurysm. And ironically, she survived that only to find out that she had colon cancer. And,
wow.
We would have never known that had she not
had the brain aneurysm.
And she survived both.
Isn't that amazing?
She's a trooper, and she still works like 100 hours a week.
She is a trooper. She's awesome.
Love you, Mom.
And she watches the show all the time.
Yes, she does.
Well, we need to bring her on the show, I
yeah,
think.
bring her on.
Yeah,
she's
absolutely.
actually,
Survivor.
She's actually been in a lot of media stories with her
That's
story.
great.
And,
That's cool.
And we have so many great stories that we get to hear. And again, I have to say we get to. We work alongside so many volunteers that have been on a journey themselves. They know someone that's been on a journey, and they just want to fight back against this horrible disease. And you don't always realize how you can do that. So what the West Pasco Business Association is doing right now, I think, is also embracing their own membership and the people who really want to give back and volunteer and be a part of something like this. It really empowers them to make them feel that they are doing something to battle this horrible disease.
And I know that, when we were talking last night, there were so many things that you brought up that I didn't know. I had absolutely no idea. And what were you saying? You said something like, what was it, 3 people, 2 in 3?
2 out of 3 people that are diagnosed with breast cancer in particular will call the American Cancer Society for information. We are the #1 source of information aside from your doctor. The good news about that is we partner with local physicians, oncologists, health organizations, And we assist them in offering information to cancer patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wow. I don't think I can say that enough.
24 hours a day, 7 days a week,
So
and people need to call.
Well, personally, I do get a pretty good night's sleep knowing that we have a database of people.
They're not calling Robyn.
They're really
directly.
not. No, they don't get to talk
Sorry,
to me personally. However,
I got her number, guys. Don't worry.
We do.
She's married. She's a good person, though.
We do have trained.
I'm trying to derail you.
You are. It's not easy. I do have a mission.
I go through this every week. Don't feel bad.
Welcome to the show.
We'll talk later. But we do have a great resource in our 1-800 number. And the 1-800 number, again, is accessible 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We have on our website.
That's great.
Do you want to give the
It's on all
do you
the
know the
literature.
800 number by heart?
I do.
Yeah, do you want to give it?
1-800-227-2345 or ACS 2345. Again,
that's nice and easy.
It is nice and easy.
I can't do it. And I don't. If you guys haven't figured it out, I have no clue how to sign language.
That's another show.
You're right.
Teaching Barry how to sign language.
I'm trying to learn how to dance now. Oh,
Yeah.
That's another story.
That's another story,
Two left
too.
feet,
Yes,
but that's okay.
Everybody knows
It's
I
all
have two
good.
left feet.
But anyway, some of the stuff that the American Cancer Society is there for with their 800 number or their website, cancer.org, that's also down here on the bottom of the screen, I believe. I was floored at some of the stuff because we have somebody in our family who is going through cancer right now and treatments and such, and has been for the last year. They live out of state, so we're on the phone trying to find them help.
Right.
And I had no idea that you actually have people and you have a database of people who, you know, somebody needs their grass cut.
Yeah.
There's people who volunteer to do that kind
Sure.
of thing, and no one knew that. Right. So, you know, here this person is still out there,
awesome.
you know, going through cancer treatments, trying to cut their grass. You know, things like that, because we had no way of getting there. And
Right. And again, I think that's the most comforting thing for me and for other people to know, and it is why I can sleep at night, is because I know that at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, when someone has maybe heard those words that very afternoon, you have cancer, we're a resource for them. When they can't speak to their doctor, when they can't get information from another resource, they can go onto our website, cancer.org, or call that 1-800 number and get information. We have trained people that are going to speak to them personally and give them local resources and give them information, and sometimes it's just peace of mind that people need while they're going through.
Because, you know, when you first hear something, just like anything else, when something is new to you, and, you know, when you just hear that or anything else, you don't always have all the questions right now.
No.
So you ask like a bunch of questions to your doctor or whatever.
And then at
but
2
then
a.m. you wake up.
2 a.m. you wake up and you say, oh, I should have asked
Yep.
this. You know, I should have
Or
asked
call
that.
Robyn and say, hey, I heard you were going to mow my lawn for me.
I can do it.
Now tell me about
Cool. I got
See
this.
that? She's just awesome.
She's local, too.
Tell me about the other program that you mentioned, how you got involved with the Look Good, Feel Good. I think this one's awesome. Tell me how this one works.
And again, it was so rewarding for me to meet some of these, at the time, women. Some of them were coming to our counters and you know, asking for bits and pieces of advice. And through those conversations, I came to know that the American Cancer Society supported a program called Look Good, Feel Better. And it's licensed cosmetologists who are spending their time volunteering for the American Cancer Society and working with patients going through treatment who are losing their hair, they're losing their skin tone, their eyebrows, eyelashes. They're going through things that they never thought they were going to have to go through. And they just need someone to help them a little bit and make them feel a little bit better about the process. These programs, I've heard testimonials. We just celebrated 25 years with the Look Good, Feel Better program. We were able to celebrate a group of volunteers locally right here in Pasco County and honor all of their volunteerism and what they're doing for patients every day. We have several locations throughout Pasco, Hernando, and Citrus County that we are supporting with Look Good, Feel Better. And if you call that 1-800 number, you'll find out all of the information that you would need to share with someone who might benefit from a program like that.
Does everybody, I'm sure it's maybe different with people, but do people all lose their hair when they're undergoing radiation, chemo?
No.
Some do, some don't.
Yes.
Is there a percentage? Is there any stats on that?
Not that I'm aware of. I think it's going to be based on the type of treatment they're going through. It's going to be based on their genetic makeup as to whether or not someone starts out with a lot of hair. I know personally, I have some volunteers that have recently gone through treatment, and they have been able to take advantage of some new advancements out there. There's something called a chemo cap that you can actually wear, and it does help to prevent hair loss along the way.
A chemo cap.
Yes, and
obviously that was developed through research.
It absolutely was, yes. All of those little things that really help to aid a patient going through treatment, make them a little less stressed about what's happening to their bodies, both internally and externally, of course, are a result of many, many years of research that have been
So
going
that,
on.
I know people, that the American Cancer Society, and everyone says, stop. He says that because I say that all the time. I had to get one all the time in there.
Just one.
Anyway, people who are going through cancer and things, and people sometimes get very angry, obviously, that, this happened to me, and then the family gets angry if they lost someone, that kind of a thing, and they say, goodness, it's been all these years, 50, 60 years, that people have been given to the American Cancer Society. How come there's no cure? How come there's no cure? So obviously the monies, the funds and stuff are going to research, but also going to things like the chemo cap and stuff like that to while people are going through it, to help them feel better.
Absolutely, and our cancer resource rooms that are located and dispersed throughout all of our territories and area here locally are offering free wigs and soft prosthetics and things that people can use again as they are going through their treatment.
Those would be fake boobies, right?
Yes, in a sense they are, and
you can say it.
And they're not medical grade. Prosthetics, because those really need to be fitted by a licensed professional. Go to your doctor for those types of things. But certainly the American Cancer Society, again, can offer some resources that maybe are helping in the interim between the time you've had a surgery and the time that you can get back to your doctor to get some of those medical grade.
I have another question. We earlier asked you, why don't we have a cure for this? This disease has been around so long, and so many people are touched by it. Why don't we have a cure? We're like back in the 60s, if you guys are old enough to remember, polio was the killer, and we found a cure for that. And why can't we find a cure for this massive disease? Why?
Well, I think massive is a good word.
Yeah.
When you think about cancer, there is not just one type of cancer. There are many, many types of cancer, many types for us to spend time studying about and learning more about some of the causes and some of the ways we can prevent cancer from occurring.
And slow it down. There's been a lot of strides made in slowing down the rapid spread.
Over the last 20 years, the death rate has just plummeted in
That's great.
in statistics. So we are saving more lives. And you all, as volunteers, are doing things to help make that happen. And I know that we want to talk a little bit about events.
All of the events.
Up,
I know. That's what I was going to say. And I know we're going to run out of time before we can get to all of this. But I'm just going to say, everyone is familiar with the breast cancer walk, the 3-day walk, the big walk that people do. But you have a lot of other things that are going on, and a lot of people can't do 20 miles, so they kind of shy away from things. You got shorter walks, don't you?
Making strides against breast cancer is really about.
I'm worn out from dancing right now. So.
Well, you bring your dancing shoes and walk a non-competitive 5K. This year at the shops.
5? We can do 5.
It's a reasonable walk. It's located at the shops at Wiregrass. What better way to spend a day after you do a non-competitive 5K than shopping, right?
There you go.
Have a little lunch, shop a little bit. We'll spend some of your money.
Lunch, and you're going to mow their lawn. I like her.
That's what he hears.
But we want everybody to be sure and get the information from makingstrideswalk.org. If you'd like to join this year's walk, the money that they're raising with Bowling for Boobs is going to benefit many, many, many cancer patients out there. We're going to celebrate it on October 25th with a non-competitive 5K. We walked from the shops at Wiregrass to Florida Hospital. They are gracious enough to let us walk on their grounds and support this event in sponsorship as well. So there will be many people out, between 5,000 and 6,000 people we saw last year at this particular walk in Pasco County. And again, it's a celebration of survivorship. It's a celebration of people forming teams and getting together and coming out to support each other on their journey. So we welcome anybody and everybody.
I was just going to say, now, how do you get to be a part of a team? Do you form a team yourself?
Yes,
or?
We encourage people to form teams. We ask them if they could sign up a team at the website, which is makingstrideswalk.org. If you / and put in Pasco or Pinellas, there is a walk in Pinellas at Vinoy Park as well, the weekend prior on October 19th. So you can access the website, sign up your team. We ask you that you try to recruit 10 of your friends or family or colleagues. In this case, West Pasco Business Association is going to have a huge team.
Yes,
and
we are.
I hope they are all out there the day of the walk, showing off their boobs.
She said
only in the best way.
I'm sitting here minding my own business, being quiet. That was all.
Yeah, you're minding your own business.
Let me go over here. What else is coming on here?
But many teams will then host fundraisers, just like you're doing with Bowling for Boobs, to support their efforts and to increase awareness and fundraising for the walk itself. We have one coming up that I'll share with you also.
That is a few things.
Sponsored by Parks Lincoln of Tampa. It is a Drive One event. So really exciting opportunity for anyone to come out to the shops at Wiregrass on October 4th. It is a Saturday morning from 10 to 3. They're going to let you test drive a brand new car, and they're going to give the American Cancer Society $50 for every car that's test driven that day.
That's awesome.
So anyone can participate.
Yeah.
If you
do you have to have a driver's license?
You do need a valid driver's license, and I'm sure that they will ask for that.
Then they make you do the little breathalyzer before you get in the car.
Yeah, it'll be early. I think
you only
we're
have to walk from your car to their car.
Exactly.
Much shorter walk.
But a great opportunity for all teams to take advantage of this. The funds that are raised will be allocated to each team.
So this could count towards WPBA Bowling for Boobs
Absolutely.
So we go in and we say we're driving for WPBA.
That's right.
And we get, hey, that's good.
$50
so everyone out
per
there, our real estate partners and such, form teams, right? Form teams.
And I think you'll have some information about that up on the screen as well.
Yes, we do.
That's great.
We've got a good producer.
So there are many things going on in the community locally that people are doing to raise funds. They're sending emails. They're asking friends, would you just like to help us out and donate a little bit? But certainly the events that are going on can all be accessed through our website.
I was just going to say, I'm sure all these events.
Yes.
Yep. And you can donate for Bowling for Boobs still on WPBA.biz. Just click on the donations tab and you'll see the one for Bowling for Boobs. So.
Right. So even if you can't make it out to the event on Tuesday night, then, by all means, donations welcome.
Yep, and all the proceeds from the event will go to the American Cancer Society. So it'd be great to have everyone's support, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
There'll be some boobies there. I'm telling you, I just know. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet. You guys, listen, if we're not going to talk about sports, the Bucks are a losing battle.
Oh, here he goes.
We can at least talk about boobs, okay? So at least it's something near and dear to my heart.
So he doesn't want to talk sports. Yeah. All right. So, I guess we kind of covered all of our events and everything too, huh?
Yeah. We're not talking about Dancing with the Stars yet. That's next week, right?
Next week. We have more events coming up. You guys know we're always doing something, right? We never just do nothing.
And those who give, get.
So should we close our show?
I think we should say goodbye now.
I think it's time.
Because Robyn, you know what? She said she's a talker. She can talk. She's very shy.
And this is
Not
definitely. And there is
job.
so much going on. Find out all this great information at cancer.org.
Absolutely.
It can show you all these events and everything that's going on. And we've got links and stuff like that on the website. So feel free to reach out and get involved.
And get your lawn mowed, for crying out loud. Have you seen all this rain? She'll come mow it. Yeah. I'm telling you.
All right. So we will see everybody next week.
Hey, we didn't tell her what to say at the end of our show. You keep talking. I'll tell her what to say.
We will see everybody next week. If you can make it out to Bowling for Boobs. Bowling for Boobs. If you can make it out next week, Tuesday night, that would be awesome to support us. Go on WPBA.biz. That will connect you to how you donate and give you information about our Bowling for Boobs event.
Yeah.
Cancer.org gives you information and a wealth of information, and the phone number, the 800 number that's here as well. If you know someone who is currently going through it, just so much stuff that you would not know that they can help you with. So we wanted to get this out. Please share this show. We're out there on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter.
Facebook. Oh, we said
all of those social media things. Please share it out there because this is good information for people to know.
I think it's really good information. And
what else do you want to say?
I got nothing. You covered it all. Two beautiful women.
You told me to keep talking.
Yeah. So no, we need to go now. So
yeah. All right. We are today and every day
moving forward.
We'll see everybody next week.
She nailed it.
Robyn.
Yeah. Thanks, Robyn, for being with us.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.